That's that grind. I'm talking about on his 9 to 5, doing his 5 to 9. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and it's the second gig of the day. This wasn't it. This the second shift I done clocked in on. So
That boy got 6 jobs.
I don't get tired. I don't get tired.
Hey everybody.
Right, so it's we're gonna go ahead and rock with y'all today, man. Jordan and Sade. So if y'all got any questions, y'all definitely gonna get some personalized Q&A today. But the topic for today is proximity marketing. Ray,
For sure.
What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in.
What's up, Ray?
Juan, appreciate you for tuning in.
Juan, what up, fool?
We appreciate that. Let's see.
We got more people jumping in, huh?
Yes, sir. How you pin that on? You know how to pin a comment on here?
Huh?
How to pin a comment on here?
Do I know how? Nah.
Yeah. Okay, forget it. It's all good. All right, y'all. So the topic for the night is proximity marketing. Coach Barr, appreciate you for tuning in. For those of you who don't know, basically proximity marketing is a strategy that's been in place for like probably a good 3-4 years now, but it's still kind of new.
Yeah.
A lot of like up and coming businesses, small business owners are not doing this stuff right now. But basically, proximity marketing is a strategy where you can target a certain group of people that are in a specific location.
Yep.
So basically, local marketing, like that's the simplest way I can put it.
Mm-hmm.
So if, for example, you sell food, you got a food brand, you got a lemonade, right?
Mm-hmm.
It might be very valuable to you to be able to contact or send a message of promotion to everybody that's in Walmart, or to everybody that's in Kroger, or everybody that's in Publix,
IKEA,
because you know that these people are already looking for food and drink,
mm-hmm.
and you have a product that falls under that category.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a rabbit hole. I'm gonna give y'all the short definition. Proximity marketing is the localized wireless distribution of advertising content associated with a particular location. Another word for this is geofencing. Transmissions can be received by individuals in that location who wish to receive them and have the necessary equipment to do so. So like I said, man, you imagine you in the store, you in Walmart, and a message pop up on your phone, a silent notification, and they offer you a 25% discount on your first purchase of this specific lemonade brand. Because this person that's selling lemonade, they said they proximity marketing up in Walmart.
Yeah.
So it's pretty powerful. I know on the first live I did, we was talking about like the power of in-person marketing, and how, you know, people are forgetting the power of just walking up to somebody, letting them know what you offer and what you selling, how powerful that is. But the reason why geo fencing is so powerful is because this gives you the power to target one specific location. And the thing about it is, you don't necessarily got to ask them these questions that you would have to ask somebody that you was walking up to randomly. Because like, we can go to the mall and walk up to people, tell them about the product, but you don't really know exactly what their interests are based on them just walking through the mall. But if you catch them in a specific store, you feel me? You catch them in Macy's, you catch them in Forever 21, you catch them at H&M, you kind of already know, like, okay, based on this store that you shopping at, I can kind of see where your interests are, where your head is at. Shouts out to my boy Randy.
I see him in the back.
So you kind of already got a feel for where their head is at. And the whole purpose of this is to pre-qualify a lead. So do we have any questions on proximity marketing before we move forward? Any questions at all? Y'all tracking with me? Y'all understand the concept? Y'all see where I'm coming from?
And it's basically like, you know, and it's also that a lot of companies use proximity marketing just for location purposes. Like, I know y'all been driving, I know plenty of times when I'm driving somewhere and like a random notification will pop up on my phone, like, this Walmart is nearby. You know what I mean? Or or this Target is nearby. You feel what I'm saying? And it'll let me know, like, okay, like, damn, okay, if I want to do some shopping right quick, let me slide over to this Target right quick. Let me slide to this little Walmart right quick. You know what I mean? So a lot of companies use it. And I used to think like I used to be thinking like, how do they have access to my Facebook alike? Exactly. Like how do they have access to my phone? Like, I don't know. I used to trip off of that, but that's proximity marketing right there as a prime example.
Yep, and just in case y'all know, like, what's going on, Taylor, appreciate you for tuning in.
Going on.
Anybody that just tuned in, man, I got you, Juan. We finna get into that. The topic for tonight, Taylor, is proximity marketing, which basically is just a newer, kind of over the past few years, newer strategy that a lot of big businesses are using to pull in target leads. So the example we're talking about right now is when you walk into Walmart, or you walk into Target, or you walk into a specific location, and a message pops up on your phone, then that you're being proximity targeted.
Yep.
Basically, they're giving you a radius of a certain location, like within the Walmart, within the Target, within the H&M. There's some type of Wi-Fi connection or what's called a beacon, and they're using that. So within a 50-yard radius, 100-yard radius, whatever, everybody that's in that radius that has their Bluetooth enabled will get a notification on their phone.
Yep.
So I've used Facebook to target people within a 10 to 15 mile radius for my photography, but the conversion wasn't there. I get messages about my rates, but people wouldn't respond back once I told them. So are there any tips for better conversion or better targeting within that software? You could try this. You could definitely try this, man. And like we've been saying, man, y'all can always hit us up directly, and we can, kind of basically give y'all some personalized
kind of guide y'all.
Which I got going on.
Lead y'all in the right direction.
Great question, Taylor. Yes, a lot more smaller businesses are doing this.
I've done it.
It's been sketchy though, because this is a newer technology, and just like anything else, when a technology first starts, you're gonna have some kinks in the technology.
Yeah, so but I've done it with the NFC, the near field communication chip. That's another form of proximity marketing. Like I've done it with my smart shirt, whatever. So when I go up, because I don't know if y'all know, but I'm an artist, so when I go up to people or whatever, and I let them know, like, oh, want to listen to my music, instead of handing them a CD, I have them scan. I have them turn on their near field communication on their phone, and then they'll tap my NFC chip that's on my sleeve, and then my music and my website, where my landing page will already pop up. You know what I mean? So that's another form of proximity marketing.
Now to your question, Taylor, the average person definitely can do this. It's a couple problems that have been kind of worked out, but when it first came to light, like I first heard about proximity marketing about a year ago. I ran across this. I ran across a company that had their own beacon. Now the problem with the beacon is, if at first it was only available on Android phones. That's one con. Yeah. Like there's pros and cons.
And everybody got iPhone.
Everybody and their mama got iPhone. So back then at the time, this technology was only available on Androids. You had to have your Bluetooth on even for the message. So if your Bluetooth was not turned on, automatically you're not going to get the message.
Exactly.
And a lot of the actual tech, like the actual beacons, that's what they're called. They're called beacons. You can get them yourself. You can put them on your keychain. You can, they're literally this big. There's a couple different technologies that will do it. You got the beacons. You got actual Wi-Fi setups, but for one, those can get expensive. The beacons aren't expensive, but the actual Wi-Fi setup can get expensive. You got to maintain it. You don't just buy it and then just do it. You have to pay to maintain this technology.
Exactly.
Another con of it was that at first it was only basically on Google's Nearby. So I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Google. My bad, y'all. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Google Nearby feature, but basically Google had a feature to where when you were in a certain radius of a new city that you were traveling to, or a certain store, it was kind of like this same concept. it would kind of give you recommendations for when you travel. If you had never been to the city, it'd be like, hey, if you're hungry, there's a cool restaurant up the street from you. It's your first time being in this city, so check it out. The problem with that was all these other people I'm telling y'all about that started doing their own beacons, like ordering them from China and trying this technology out. They were basically doing all their business on top of Google's nearby feature, because it's a Wi-Fi connection, it's a Bluetooth connection, so anybody could basically tap into that technology. As of I think last month though, Google deaded it. Google don't even have the available anymore. Like they literally deaded everybody. So it's whole businesses were built off of this Google Nearby feature, this proximity marketing that is out the gate because they didn't completely deaded it. So
I see.
Yeah, you got to do some research. Like it's still available to you. You just got to do some research and kind of find. Like there's plenty of different companies. Each has their own pros and cons.
Yeah.
As to, one, you can see which fits you the best prices. You got to do some research, but it's definitely something that the average person can take advantage of. You got to be creative with this though. You got to be creative. Like,
yeah.
I mean, this is very powerful. This is basically a way to pre-qualify a lead to whatever you pushing, a message, some music, what to use. I'm not doing it. I think this is something that we'll probably do a case study on. If y'all are subscribed to our YouTube channel on YouTube, it's New Ways Marketing.
Is he referring to the my NFC chip?
What you talking about, Ray of Stu?
Yeah, what you talking about?
Marketing technology or the NFC technology?
Yeah, but continue, bro. What you were saying?
So it's plenty of companies out here. If you just basically search proximity marketing, you can kind of search through and see which they chip. NFC. That's NFC.
Yeah. NFC, near field communication, or whatever. And it's called near field communication. It's pretty much programmed in pretty much every phone nowadays. And then you go into your settings or whatever, and you just turn on your NFC. But it's an NFC chip. Yeah, that's enabled, and it was enabled on my shirt, on my sleeve. And that's how I was able to, basically get my, hey, Miss Lynette, that's how I was basically get my music transferred to people's phones. Like,
what's going on with you? Appreciate you for tuning in.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Always. So yeah, man, I'm gonna give y'all a couple examples real quick of just so y'all know. There's these things called ad networks, and this is what makes the smart companies that have been able to use this technology. Basically, why they're able to get on everybody's phone. So an ad network is basically when you walk into a store and you connect to their Wi-Fi, or even if you have your Bluetooth enabled,
like Starbucks,
you get certain ads based on where you at. It's called an ad network.
Yeah.
So like Starbucks will have a deal with a certain ad network to make sure that when people are in Starbucks, and what does everybody do in Starbucks?
Top.
Man, everybody on their laptop when they're in Starbucks, typing, working on homework. So you're seeing certain ads that are tailored specifically to you, and you're in an ad network, whether you realize it or not. Everybody's in an ad network. If you've ever been had your Bluetooth on while you walking through the mall, while you walking through certain stores, if you've ever had got on McDonald's Wi-Fi, you're in an ad network.
Foot Locker,
that Wi-Fi is collecting the data on you. So a couple businesses that have used this technology: Macy's, McDonald's,
Target,
Heineken, Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a man that basically had a oil painting service that he did. So he got a beacon put into some of the stores, because like on the beachfront, he might be on the actual boardwalk towards the beach, but when you get back the other way from the beach, it's a string of stores always. So he was smart. He was just doing oil paintings, but he would do coupons basically to come up on people's phones when they were in any of these stores that were on the beachfront. So if you walk into the surf shop on the beachfront and you were looking on your phone, you would see an ad, for his oil painting that said, "Hey man, when you headed to the beach, stop by. It's a 20% discount on my oil paints or whatever." And he actually was booming off of that. He had success with his proximity marketing campaign just doing oil paints.
True.
So it's definitely a
lot of major corporations are using it, man. A lot of major corporations
using it, but it's not something that the average person can't do and take advantage of.
It's all about, like he said, man, being creative with it, you know.
Yeah, man. Think of what places, what restaurants, what physical locations kind of give you a heads up on where this person's head is at for them to be shopping there. Yeah. I think Neiman Marcus, they had one, and you already know if you shopping at Neiman Marcus, you kind of got a little bit of a high fashion, high taste, high fashion type of taste.
Mm-hmm.
So just think backwards from where you trying to get your clients at and what type of mindset they got to have. What's going on with you, bro? To shop in certain places, and you can take it. It don't even have to be stores. You can be at a park. You got a kid. You got a kid friendly. You writing children's books. You might set one up at the park. You might just walk around the park.
Or a daycare.
A daycare. Just anything like this. This is a real opportunity for people to be creative in their marketing. And this is basically just a way to do that without having to walk up to people.
Mark can do all. That's my dog, Mark, man. What up, fool?
What's going on?
Continue.
Bro? Appreciate you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, bro. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, this definitely something like we was telling y'all last week. Y'all can always hit us up. We officially have started launching consultations. So if any of y'all wanna find out how y'all can take advantage of this technology, or just basically take y'all marketing and branding to another level in general, man, y'all can hit us up in the DMs to use the technology. It varies, Jordan. I've seen one that had days as low as $1 a day, to have access to the car key. But like I said, it's technology, so it's not just something as simple as like you just buy it and use it. Like it's a tech aspect to this that you want to be able to upkeep as well. So anything in the tech world, you kind of want to make sure that you have support. So if you're gonna buy it, if you're gonna buy your own beacon, make sure that whatever company you buying a beacon from has either 24/7 support, or that they have at least like a phone support. So if something goes wrong with your beacon, if you notice that your ads are coming up and they messed up, like this is some of the cons of this technology. The person that's trying to promote their service or their product from it might not be a tech savvy person to know how to fix anything that might come up, a problem, a hiccup, or something like that. So if y'all do go out and try to, Joe, we're gonna save it. It'll be on our YouTube. So from now on, every live we do, we'll have it.
Save it to our YouTube.
We'll save it, do the screen record, and the next day, same night, we'll have it on our YouTube page. Yeah, so we'll have it on YouTube probably I get off at 11. By tomorrow morning, it'll be up on our YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So moving on, man. Moving forward, like, so do y'all really understand proximity marketing? Any more questions? Or matter of fact, any questions for the next topic?
Yeah, another thing too, we always gonna take y'all. Anything y'all want for the next live, we're always gonna take y'all's Q&As or topics that y'all want to hear about for next week. If y'all got a topic in mind that y'all just like, well, I kind of want y'all to go deep into this, then we'll do that. Lily Love, appreciate you for tuning in.
What up?
Any topics, any marketing, branding type of topics that y'all want us to go into next week? Any advice on blogging? Blogging is actually a good way to get your site up on your on Google searches.
Hell yeah.
But altogether, depending on it kind of depend on the what realm you in. In music, I would say that's kind of a dead thing. Yeah. You're not already having an established blog, or not already kind of built up. It's not too many new music blogs that are gonna pop right now. But blogging in general is definitely a good marketing tool that you can use to get your Google SEO up. So if somebody is searching for whatever your product is, it'll come up higher in Google if you have blogs that are a lot of blogs written about your service or about your business on the internet. So blogging is still something that's relevant for sure.
Yeah. And on the branding end, I would say for blogging, I would say always like come personal, you know, kind of like share and add some value to the people. You know what I mean? Share your story and, you know, well, exactly what are you trying to blog about? You know, you gotta take in mind on what you're trying to blog about, you know, your audience or whatever. And like I said, like add value no matter what you're doing, because at the end of the day, you know, share your story and add value. That's what I would say. If you're gonna start you're gonna start a blog, add value, and tell your story, tell your narrative, whatever. Make sure it's valuable information that you give it to the people.
Product pricing or service pricing. That's not really a marketing topic, but we can touch on it because that does have something to do with your marketing. Like I can tell you this: never talk numbers, never really promote your numbers.
Ever.
What you're saying. Create like a level of curiosity in that. Yeah. Don't just come out the gate and say, "Man, I got a story for you real quick," because I know you kind of in the music world. All right, so it's a producer I know who basically he was doing a special on Instagram where he was doing like 2 beats for maybe a couple $100, right? Maybe like $300, right? So this was promoted on his Instagram, and this specific producer, he goes so hard on Instagram that he got like hundreds of posts on his Instagram. He don't delete them. So he said basically a label hit him up, a label that had this some girl. He was like, the girl was terrible, but she had a bag behind her, and they was ready to drop like 20 bands on a couple songs, like maybe 2 songs, and drop 20 bands on it. He lost out on that 20 bands because they went to his Instagram and saw, well, the way you doing 2 beats for 300 or 2 beats for 500. So he basically lost out on $20,000 because he promoted his price. And he told me, like, ever since then, I've never promoted my price after that. I always make people come to me to even find out what the price is. So
yeah.
We can
like even always dropping numbers, that's real tacky. You know what I'm saying? Real tacky. It's real unprofessional.
On the low. I would say the only time it's okay, like even when I've seen businesses promote their prices, the only time they've done that would be for like a limited time special. If you say like
a sale,
for 3 days,
mm-hmm.
For 3 days, because even in that situation where the producer was in, like he could have, if he would have promoted it the right way, saying, "Hey, for this week only, or for the next 3 days only, I'm doing this special." But when you make it like a kind of stamp price and you promote it, you got to stick to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that at the end of the day, we all of the people that, you know, are businesses, entrepreneurs, we all trying to at some point get more valuable and increase our price.
Leveling up.
Yeah. Leveling up. So it's like you don't want to promote a price and then a year later, you know, now your price is up, but then people that you promoted to gonna be like, well, nah, dang, bro, you feel me? Like that's confusing your audience. So that's the best advice that I could give on pricing and services. But I'm gonna do some research for you, and we'll have some more gems for you next week.
For sure. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got like a topic that y'all really want us to go dig deep in for next week? Let us know. Because we here for y'all, you know.
1,000, bro. Can y'all speak on
IG influencers to get organic followers?
Yeah, we kind of touched on it a little bit.
We kind of touched on it, yeah. Did we save that?
Yeah, it's on the Brandman Shine interview.
Okay, yeah.
If you go to our YouTube page, I'm trying to pin the comment, but I don't know why it's giving me a hard time.
Brian Buys Houses, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining in.
Man. I'm about to put in our YouTube page, man. So basically, go to our YouTube and our very last video, our interview with Brandman Shine. We kind of touched on influencer marketing a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely check it out, man. It's valuable information.
Yeah, for real.
Valuable information.
We
dropped too much. Too much game. We dropped a lot of game on there, for real though.
So yeah, bro. Definitely, I'll shoot you the link and the timestamp of basically when in the video he was speaking on that. But it's the one thing I can tell you right now is that if you're gonna get influencers to promote your stuff, don't be all over the place trying to holler at everybody. Get you a couple and just consistently get those specific influencers to promote for your service or product.
Make sure the influencer is in your niche. And like, do not get an influencer. I don't care if they have 1 million followers, but if you in music and then it's a girl selling her, you do not want to buy her services to promote your stuff because it ain't gonna hit as hard as if you was going to like
Well,
a
I ain't from you. You could do that, but again, it's strategic. Like if your music, caters to
yeah,
women.
it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Yeah,
Yeah, how you do.
Faith Crystal.
Appreciate you for tuning in,
Yeah,
Faith. If you got a product that women specifically want, and that group of people is a kind of woman audience, then that might work
yeah,
for you. Even though it's not music
yeah.
related, but it's like the hair that caters to women. My music caters to women, so let me go ahead and get this hair page on
Right.
my music.
But if you making
That's
savage music,
strategic.
uh-uh.
Yeah, you make like shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Nah,
That's probably not gonna be a good look for you.
nah.
So, yeah, man, we're definitely we can chop it up too, man, for real. So if anybody don't got any questions, man, we finna wrap it up. I gotta clock back into the gig. But we gonna have this fun, man. If any of y'all came in late or at the last minute, we'll put this up on YouTube. So by tomorrow,
We'll save it.
Y'all can go back, check it out, subscribe to the YouTube page. And yeah, man, we appreciate y'all time, man.
Appreciate y'all time. Appreciate y'all for just doing.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah. For sure.
1000.